How to become a vibrational match to your desire. There is one facet of law of attraction that will make or break manifestation every time, and that's becoming a vibrational match to your desire. This video will quickly show you how to do just that. First, what does it mean to be a vibrational match to your desire? To be a vibrational match to your desire means to think and feel and even act, though this can almost always be tied back to a thought or feeling. So again, to be a vibrational match is to think, feel, or act as if your desire was already happening. So in other words, to manifest is to live as if your desire already happened or is currently happening. So how does one do this? To vibrationally match your desire, you must align thought, feeling, and action with your desire. You must live as if your desire has already happened. And further, you must become okay with the fact that desires are not instantly manifested. They take time to come into being. Okay, so how do I do this? How do I act as if things are already coming to be? And what purpose does that have? Well, it's very simple to be vibrationally congruent with your desires. Think, feel, and act as if your desires have already happened. To do this, you need to have faith in yourself and the universe. This is the most important element to staying congruent. You must first believe that your desires can and will come into being. But this can be difficult to come by because of many habits you may have that hinder you from believing in yourself or in the world. These habits are called resistance because insofar as they stop you from being congruent with your beliefs, they resist your ability to allow abundance into your life. The more you resist, the less you'll be able to allow what you want to come to you. The best way to release resistance is to move yourself up the emotional ladder. The better you feel, the more you are able to deliberately create the things you hope to see in your life. To do this, there are many processes. My favorite processes involve appreciation because I deeply care about all of the things around me. And focusing on this reminds me of what I live for. But there are many others, and depending on what type of person you are, you may find other processes more or less helpful. But to get you started, let's focus on one simple process for appreciating things. To do this, you simply need to focus your attention on something in front of you and notice all the things you appreciate about it and nothing else. Try to think of as many things that you appreciate about this thing as possible. And if you'd like to extend it, think about all the time that that object has had the qualities that you appreciate about it. For instance, if you're appreciating your Xbox, think about all the great times that you've had playing games on it in the past. And for instance, the whole process works like this. In front of me is a Pepsi. I appreciate the refreshment it offers, the joyous flavor, the wonderful feeling of ecstasy it gives me. But also in front of me is my iMac. I appreciate its large size, which is amazingly helpful for projects because I can see many things at once. I also appreciate the nearly flawless working of the computer and the operating system over the last 5 years that I've had it. I appreciate the media that I have access to on it and through it. And I appreciate the hours I've spent productively working on it. And also in front of me is my iPod Touch, which is one of my favorite possessions. It entertains me when I'm bored, and it allows me a simple way to listen to all of the audio lectures I could ever want to listen to, which are my favorite thing in life. Now anyway, by now you've probably gotten the picture that I'm very easily amused and incredibly thankful for the things around me, even minor little things. Though, it may sound stupid at first, you can appreciate the things around you in the same way. And if you do that, the way that you interact with them will necessarily change. So as a way to move yourself up the emotional ladder, the power of appreciation is amazing. I've used appreciation to alter situations repeatedly, but it seems to work amazingly well to increase just the way that you feel about the world. as well as when applied to relationships with other humans, especially if you point out to these other humans that you appreciate them, how much and why.